17 Facts about Karim Benzema. Everything you need to know about the French star. Hey guys, Real Madrid club stars news from Arian. Subscribe. Leave your like and don't miss any video. Karim Benzema is a French soccer player who currently plays as a striker for Real Madrid, as everyone knows, right? He was born on December 19, 1987, in Lyon, France, and started his football career at a young age. Benzema is of Argentine descent. He began his professional career with Lyon, where he quickly established himself as one of the most promising young talents in French football. He helped Lyon win the Ligue 1 title 4 consecutive times, 2004 to 2005, 2005 to 2006, 2006 to 2007, 2007 to 2008, and was named Ligue 1 Player of the Year in 2008. In 2009, Benzema moved to Real Madrid in a deal worth around €35 million, where he has since become one of the most successful and iconic athletes in the club's history. Throughout his career, Benzema has been known for his impressive goal-scoring skills, his technique, ability to go deep and connect with midfielders, and physique. He is an excellent dribbler and is capable of creating scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates. Benzema won several domestic and international titles with Real Madrid, including 5 Champions League titles and 4 La Liga titles. He is currently the second highest scorer in the history of Real Madrid, with 342 goals, behind only Cristiano Ronaldo. In addition to his club success, Benzema was also an important player for the French national team. He has represented France at numerous tournaments, including the 2014 FIFA World Cup and the 2008 and 2021 Euros, scoring 37 goals for his country. He announced his retirement from the national team after the 2022 World Cup. Off the field, Benzema is known for his reserved and quiet personality. He eagerly speaks to the media and prefers to keep his private life out of the public eye. He is a devout Muslim and observes Ramadan. He has been involved in numerous charitable causes over the years, including early childhood education and cancer research. Benzema also argued throughout his career. In 2015, he was involved in a blackmail scandal that saw him excluded from the France national team for several years. However, he was eventually reinstated to the team in 2021. Overall, Benzema is considered one of the greatest footballers of his generation and a true icon of the sport. He was the scorer of the fastest goal in El Clasico history. During Real Madrid's 2011-12 season, in which they won the league with 100 points and 121 goals scored, Benzema was responsible for scoring the fastest goal in El Clasico, with just 20 seconds left in the game. Interestingly, Karim could have played for the Algerian national team. Benzema was born to Hafid Benzema and Wida Jabara, who were Frenchmen of Algerian descent. Given his Algerian roots, the Algerian Football Federation tried to convince Benzema to represent the national team, but his heart went out to represent Les Bleus. "It's the country of my parents, it's in my heart," said the Frenchman in an interview with RMC in 2006. "But well, from a sporting point of view, it is true that I will play for the French national team. I will always be available for the French national team. It's more on the sporting side, because Algeria is my country, you know. My parents come from there. France, on the other hand, it's more of a sporting thing, that's it." Benzema was Lyon's goalkeeper. When he was just 8 years old, Benzema started playing football for local club Bronterolon. When he scored 2 goals against Lyon in an under-10 match, he began to attract the attention of Lyon officials. Club officials visited it personally and convinced Bronterolon to sell it. Serge Santa Cruz, then president of the club, competed to sell it. The deal was finalized after Lyon representatives spoke with Benzema's parents. And it was at that time that Benzema worked as a ball boy in the main team's games. He was never afraid to express his opinion in front of experienced Lyon players. Benzema had to communicate with Lyon's first-choice players, who were already well established by the time he was promoted to the first team. The first players in the squad that Lyon had at the time included Florent Maluda, Sylvain Wiltord, Eric Abidal and Michael Essien, among others. Benzema was the butt of jokes when he first broke with these players, which he didn't find very amusing. He then declared, "Don't laugh, I'm here to take your place." And he kept his word. Benzema made 148 appearances for Les Gones, scoring 66 goals, and helped Lyon maintain their dominance in France at the time. Distributed an assist on his debut for Lyon for the professional team on January 15, 2005, in a Ligue 1 game against Metz. The then 17-year-old came on in the 77th minute to replace Pierre Landfrau. After Juninho opened the scoring in the 84th minute, Benzema assisted Brian Berganus, who made it 2-0 in the 86th minute. Coincidentally, Berganus and Benzema came off the bench at the same time. Scored on debut for France. On November 9, 2006, Raymond Domenech gave Benzema his first senior call-up ahead of the team's friendly against Greece, due to be played on November 15. However, an injury while playing for Lyon forced him to withdraw from the national team. He had to wait over 4 months to make his debut for France, who faced Austria during their Euro 2008 qualifying campaign. Benzema started the match as a substitute. At halftime, the striker was replaced by Djibril Cissé and managed to score the only goal of the match. 2 of his brothers were also soccer players. The third youngest child, Benzema grew up in the eastern Lyon suburb of Braun with 8 other siblings. Gressy and Sabri, his younger brothers, were football players. Although Gressy was forced out of football due to injuries in 2012, it was reported that Sabri had a similar style of play to Karim and could have made a name for himself had he jumped out of semi-professional football instead of quitting. Benzema was advised to lose weight by Zinedine Zidane. Upon his return to Real Madrid as sporting director ahead of the 2011-12 season, Zidane and Laurent Blanc advised Benzema to lose weight. He traveled to Merano, Italy to a high-performance clinic where he received weight loss therapy. The visit to the clinic turned out to be successful because the attacker was 8 kilos lighter when he showed up for pre-season. Benzema physically exercised to increase his muscle mass while at the clinic. In pre-season, the striker was impressive, scoring 8 goals in 7 games. Because of his pre-season exploits, Jose Mourinho chose him as the team's main striker. Mourinho later took credit for Benzema's transformation, but he refused to take full ownership and instead gave credit to the striker. "Karim now sees football as I see football," said the Portuguese coach before the start of the season. Second oldest player to win the Ballon d'Or. After his exploits in the 2021-22 season, where he won the Pichichi Trophy and was the top scorer in the Champions League, as well as winning the Ligue and UCL, Benzema received the 2022 Ballon d'Or award on October 17, 2022. First Frenchman since Zidane, 1998, to win this individual award. In doing so, he became the oldest player since Stanley Matthews to win the Ballon d'Or. Matthews won the award at the first Ballon d'Or ceremony in 1956, aged 41 years and 10 months. When Benzema won the award, he was 34 years and 302 days old. Oldest player to score a hat-trick in the Champions League. When Real Madrid visited Stamford Bridge on April 6, 2022 to face Chelsea in the Champions League quarterfinal first leg, Benzema scored a hat-trick to become the oldest player to score a hat-trick in the most prestigious competition of clubs in Europe, aged 34 years and 108 days. Greatest waiter in the history. The French striker has been Real Madrid's number 9, figuratively and literally, ever since. Benzema has yet to have surgery on his injured finger. During a La Liga game against Real Betis on January 13, 2019, Benzema suffered a collision with Betis defender Marc Bartra. The incident resulted in Benzema fracturing the little finger on his right hand and was advised to undergo surgery. However, he was also told that there would be a 2-month recovery period. Given Real Madrid's problems during the 2018-19 season, Benzema decided not to have the surgery in order to continue playing. The Frenchman underwent surgery at the end of the 2018-19 season, but did not complete the rehabilitation, which prevented the finger from fully healing. "I had an operation, but when you have surgery you have to be out for 2 months," he said at a news conference in October 2021. "I hurt the finger again, but I don't have time to stop and have another operation, so I wear the bandage when I'm playing." Benzema plays with the bandage to this day, and many believe it works as a good luck charm. There is a movie based on Benzema's life too, for those who don't know. In 2017, a film entitled Ligue Benzema, directed by Florent Baudin and Damien Piscarel, was released, which shed light on Karim's journey from a boy on the streets of Lyon to being fired from the France national team in 2016. We reached the end of another video on our channel. Subscribe and leave your comments saying what you think of this video. See you soon, guys.